Hi guys, welcome. I'm so excited to start this channel. I'm so thankful that you decided to click on this. I hope you'll consider to subscribe. I'm Katz and this is Katz Vegan Kitchen. I will be doing weight loss journey on here as well as recipes and hopefully some collaborations and product reviews. I do have another channel if you are interested in seeing that. It's kkatz arts. And that's basically my art channel where I do collaborations and reviews on products. So I'm hoping that I will be successful on here as well. So let's see how we should start this. So like I said, I'm Katz and I've been vegan for about 5 years. Started out as a healthy vegan and I was about to do this, but now I am a junk food vegan. Yes, for sure. And the reason I'm doing a weight loss thing on here, and I will show you, is my body shape has definitely changed and not for the better. As you can see, I look like I'm fully pregnant. There we go. And that's not healthy. Even though I am on a vegan diet and have been for the last 5 years without slip-ups, I decided that I needed to get control back into my life and go back into the healthy way of eating. Now, originally when I did become vegan, it was thanks to High Carb Hannah, Raw Christina, a whole bunch of other people that I used to watch, and they really encouraged me into this lifestyle. I remember I started out for doing it for 2 weeks, and my husband back then was like, it's impossible because I'm a butcher's daughter and we grew up with a lot of meat and I could eat meat blue, like blood and everything. And now that I think of it, that's disgusting. But anyways, I passed the 2 weeks. I educated myself more in watching some Netflix videos on documentaries like Pure Plant Nation, What the Health. There's a whole bunch out there, so please just Google it at your own time. And also Earthlings is here on YouTube. It's a definite must. It will change the way you think and what you put into your body. So, what am I going to do differently? I was venturing. I have a book here. So I was venturing and I came across, I believe they're called Crocs in the Kitchen, which is a really interesting channel. You should check them out, as well as The Watering Mouth. I hope I'm saying that right. And they recommended Eat to Live. And after going through it, this is originally how I started to eat on my own when I decided to become vegan. And like I said, I became a junk food vegan very, very quickly and put on the weight extremely quickly. Now, this book is by Joel Foreman, and he has a lot of interesting information and nutrients behind what you will be eating. Now, in this book, you are able to eat anything and everything you want as long as it's vegan. Now, he does encourage people that are not necessarily in that lifestyle yet to eat it once or twice a week, meat products, but the idea is to go purely vegan. Now, he does recommend eating G-Bobs, and I hope I get them all right. So it's your greens, your beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds, and that's your focus. As well as there are starchy vegetables that you can eat, which you are limited to because everybody's body reacts differently, and I know for myself mine does. When I tend to eat the higher starch, like more rices, pastas, and the starchy vegetables in terms of potatoes or sweet potatoes or anything like that, I tend to want more of it, and my portions become bigger and bigger and bigger. As well as, I love that because that's my comfort food. So I thought I would try this out because I want to do a 360 of how I originally eat to what I'm eating now. But back when I did go vegan 5 years ago, I did lose 100 pounds, which was so fantastic, and I lost it quite quickly. Probably within 6 months, I lost 100 pounds. And generally, myself, I have been on hundreds of diets out there. Before going vegan, I did Atkins, The Zone, um, Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, Slim Fast. What else have I done? A little bit of keto, I guess that's same to Atkins diet, which I've done. Like I said, there was something else. Anything you can think of, I've done it. And they have all been successful, but not for maintaining and having a healthy lifestyle behind it. So once I became vegan, there was definitely benefits behind that. I remember when I first became vegan, I did blood work a month later, and I remember my doctor calling me saying, you need to come in because we need to discuss your results. And I remember turning to my husband and being like, oh my God, what did I do to my body? Because never in my life, even though I have been my largest, even though I was considered pre-diabetic many years ago, not the blood test that I did before when I went vegan, but like, I've never had high blood pressure, I've never had diabetes, I've never had all that stuff, knock on wood. I never had any of those ailments. And when the doctor told me to come in and discuss my results, I was like, okay, I picked the wrong diet. Something definitely happened. So doctor sat me down and she was like, okay, you need to tell me what's going on with your body. And I looked at her and I'm like, I'm vegan? That's all I could say. And she was like, whatever you're doing, continuing to do it. Because she had never seen results like that. My levels in all of the things were top notch. Again, B12 is one of those vitamin supplements that you normally have to take even if you're not vegan. So that was on the good side as well because I was already taking those supplements. So everything was top notch. The one thing that she was like, oh my goodness, like this is outstanding, was the high blood pressure. And again, or cholesterol, sorry. I never had issues with that. In general, it was still at a good level. I think I was 168 originally. And when I went back, I was at 2. And she was like, I don't understand. So she's like, continue what you're doing. So I was like, phew, I'm definitely on the right track. So after I started that lifestyle change, my daughter joined in about 6 months later because she wanted to see, what was I eating? Why was I eating vegetables that I used to eat? And why was I happy and feeling good about it? So she joined in, and for about a year and a half we were good. We did try all the different types of replacements. So like there are fake meats or vegan meats, which are healthier in terms of lower fat, but again, it is a processed food. So you want to eliminate processed food on this Eat to Live. It is a whole plant-based diet. So whole food, anything that you can find out in nature, that's how you're going to eat it. Not necessarily raw, you can cook it, but nothing has been refined or processed into something, another product. If you understand what I mean. I hope I was able to explain that properly. So once we started discovering all these other foods, slowly our diet started changing from the good to, yes, it was still vegan, but it was the bad side of it. So like ordering pizza, this is here in Canada, you can get dairy-free cheese and you can get plant-based pepperoni and chorizo now and all that kind of stuff. So that is definitely not a healthier lifestyle in any means. So I wanted to create this channel so that you can follow along and see my weight loss and see how successful this will be, as well as I will be doing lots of recipes because over these 5 years I have created so many recipes that, yes, some of them will be related to this and then some will have those processed meats, but in a limited quantity, and the ones that are lower in fat as well. So this lifestyle is no sugar, no oils, no salts, or limited of that. So when you're first starting, if you're up here in your oils, you want to bring them down, and you can do it gradually or you can do it cold turkey, which I normally do. When I do a diet, I just jump right in and let's go. So I will let you know in our process. Right behind me, let me go this way, whoop, or this way, which way? My cat back there. As you can see, we have the coolers and camping stuff. So this weekend we are going camping for a birthday party, and I am nervous because I am planning to stick 100% on this diet. I am starting August 1st, and again, that's this weekend, and I'm going to stay on it, like, because I'm determined to do this. I'm doing this lifestyle for myself and my family, especially my daughter. It is eventually going to be just the two of us later on in life. And I know that kind of went off. I will do a separate video on that, I promise. But my husband is sick, and he is vegan on and off. So I'm hoping that this transformation for myself will kind of encourage him to try it himself, and hopefully it will help extend his life a little bit longer, or get him healthier, or reverse the problems that he does have. And I promise I will do a video on that. I discussed with him this evening because he is a very private person, and I wanted his permission before I said anything. So he has agreed that I can explain some of the story of what happened to him, but again, I will not get into this video. But I appreciate you staying until this point. Again, if you are new here and you want to join me on my weight loss journey, maybe join in or see how it goes and get some recipes for your Instapot, as well as any recipes, because before the field I am in now, I was a baker, so I do have like baking background and years of cooking experience. So we will be doing lots of videos of regular dishes out in the world and veganizing them. So I think that will be an interesting little section of my videos, and I hope you like it. So remember, always one life, one love, one purpose. Go out and do you today, and never let anybody stop you from your dreams. And just thank you for consider subscribing, and I hope you will follow me on Instagram. It's at kkatz vegan kitchen, and you will see all the pictures I will post on there. They can be of my life or my dishes or whatever is happening. So if you are interested in following along and seeing what I do other than my art, you can do that. Or if you would like to follow along, like I said in the beginning, on my art channel, it is kkatz art, and you can find that on Instagram as well at kkatz arts. So I will leave the links to the videos and channels and all that kind of information below. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you will join this family and eat to live. Thanks, guys. Bye.